Pro Football Camp. It's a wonderful 4-day program that does teach fundamentals, good football drills and skills, but more importantly, it will give your child the encouragement and the positive reinforcement they need to continue with whatever their passion is in life.
A great example of just the impact that this camp can have. There's a young man a couple years ago that experienced some abuse, physical abuse in his family and extended family, and just did not react well to obviously the male role model, did not react well to males at all, and he was willing to give this camp a chance. And obviously those that were in his situation were just overjoyed that he'd be willing to even come out to a camp like this. And for him to experience what a positive role model could be, how young men can speak into his life, that can be a trustworthy person in his life, that can be a person that he would not have to fear, that could be a person that he would not have to have his guard up, but one that he could begin to now relate to and experience some encouragement from, began to change this young man's life. And that's a brief story of the impact.
One of the things that I look at that the professional football camp is going to do for my family. I've got 3 boys that are out here right now, and one of the 12-year-olds just came from Haiti. He's been home for about 6 months, and he was in the earthquake. He's an extremely talented athlete without a lot of direction right now. He doesn't have a lot of role models that look like him, that have a similar story as he does, and for him to have a big 250-pound athlete who came from Africa in a similar way when he was young, without knowing the language, and give him some encouragement.
When Mr. Nolan told me a situation, I just went back to when I first came to America. I was quiet just like him. I didn't speak, and I just said, listen, it's going to be okay. I said, more important, you got a father and you got a family that loves you. And I said, what I need you to do really is just do what they tell you. They're telling you these things because they've been through it, they've done it, they've made their mistakes, so therefore they won't allow you to make these mistakes. And I said, in the beginning, it might be a little difficult, but if you just stick with it, I guarantee the sky's the limit. And I asked him, are you gonna do what they say? He said, yes, I will. And I asked him again, he said, are you serious? He said, yes, I am. And I said, guaranteed. I said, if you do what you're told, there's nothing you can't do in this country. And he shook his head.
And it was amazing to see him just kind of loving on him, giving him some encouragement, saying, you know, I was young, I didn't know anything, and I was a soccer player like you.
I see that he's more active now. At first, he was just shy kid standing in line. So now I tell him, get in line, he runs in line. At first, you just stay there and look, give you that look like I really don't want to do it, but now he's excited. He's realized he's interacting more with the other kids. He's talking to them. They're giving high fives. They're shaking their clapping hands together, and he loves it.
Swolby is a talented athlete, and he's got a lot of ability, and the motivation I think that he got here is going to be really, really fun to see where that goes, because he really got some special treatment.
And this kid gonna be something special. I believe he's gonna be something special.
The athlete that I think that's made an impact in my life would be Michael Lehan. He's been in foster care like I have.
It's made a difference in Maverick's life to have that connection with an elite athlete like that. It gives him some goals, and it gives him a super role model to look up to.
He's told me just to push through whatever gets thrown at you, and that's what I follow, and I've been doing pretty good so far.
They can do anything at any age.
It's about values and ethics.
There's a saying, you are a product of the 5 people you surround yourself with. The kids being here, being surrounded by great athletes, great coaches, they can become the average of that. And if you're surrounded by greatness, you can, at that point, achieve greatness because you've seen it.
He's going to use those as principles that he learned here at the Pro Football Camp. Throughout his life,
The change in them and their leadership skills and even their football skills have improved every year since they've been coming to this camp.
Sport and life go hand in hand.
Everything they do here translates into their future.
We're making an impact in this community. This is the Pro Football Camp. It's a fun experience, and we're making a difference in people's lives.